And welcome back, everybody. Waffleboard breaks. Here we are, Sunday night, double box break from the eBay spots. Thank you, everybody. There is no unsolds on eBay tonight. Every spot has been purchased and claimed, and we are ready to roll. 1 in 28 and 1 in 27 are our box odds tonight. No double jersey boxes. We had both of them last week. We had a big weekend last Sunday. We had the two double jersey boxes, and I had that giveaway for you guys. So that was huge last week, but now we're down to 28 boxes and 27 boxes tonight. I have the reload ready. I threw a couple preview collages up, just the 8 pictures. I'm actually only going to do 16 total jerseys, but 15 boxes. So there will be a new double jersey box. I figured we knocked out 2 last Sunday. I'll definitely go for a new double jersey box. That's why I like, going down to 24 after Thursday. That gives me a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of breathing room to throw in a 15 box reload as opposed to 16, what we usually do, which of course is a good full 4 weeks. But even 15 boxes is a good 4 weeks because I'll only be down to 24 after Thursday. So 28 and 27 tonight. Then we'll have 26 and 25 Tuesday and Thursday will be our box odds. So good stuff. Definitely low. Definitely get to the low 20s. It's great for you guys. And like I said, we're only going to do the 2 this week, so you don't have to worry about spot prices going up too much. Obviously, we'll have Tuesday and Thursday. I'll put the spot prices up tonight as I start working on the eBay spots to start on Tuesday and next Sunday. So hope everybody's enjoying. Obviously, the Jays are tied 1-1 right now. And of course, in game 1, we have the game 1 of the Dodgers Brewers tomorrow, as well as game 2 of the Jays Mariners. See how this one ends. Of course, we only have one hockey game on tonight. That is the Caps Rangers. I think it's 1-0 still in the third. I don't know if the Rangers came back to tie it yet. It's a 1-0 Cap game. They kept the schedule light, I guess, for this game. Of course, they got a pretty full slate tomorrow, so it'll be fun. Obviously, everybody's watching football today. We had college football yesterday. Like I said, it's a pretty full sport weekend. Of course, with hockey back full swing, basketball in their preseason mode, baseball, of course, in playoffs. Hockey just kicked off, so it's a little bit of everything. So there's college football, college pro football, pro hockey, baseball playoffs, preseason basketball. It's a little bit of everything for everybody. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's going to be obviously our playoffs. We're down to the final 4 teams as we get into the championship series, as we get ready for the World Series. So best of 7 this round as opposed to last round was only best of 5. So this is best of 7. Of course, World Series, as we always know, is best of 7. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, a lot of good hockey. Obviously, of course, the Mariners took the lead, so now they're up 2-1 because obviously the Jays relief corps has decided to give up the lead. Obviously, you can't get a third out of the inning, so that's how it is. But hopefully they can get things right. Maybe the bats will wake up today. Yeah, home run on the very first pitch, and Toronto's been silenced for the rest of the last 5 innings. So you're not going to beat the Mariners 1-0, and of course they're not going to beat them 2-0 today because they're already down 2-1. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, you got to get outs. You can't walk guys with 2 outs. You can't wild pitch them the second, and you can't give up 2-out singles because the Jays don't have the 2-out hit today. So frustrating a little bit with the Jays not being able to put more runs on the board early, but that's been the norm for them. As anybody's watched them as much as I have, they usually are pretty quiet for the first 5 or 6 innings, and then usually they've been able to come back, and that's been their MO most of the end of the season. Of course, not in the playoffs when they jumped all over the Yankees in first 2 games, even the third game when they gave up the huge lead 6-1. They were up and they lost that one 9-6, I guess, or 10-11, so whatever it ended up being. But yeah, they jumped all over the Yankees the first 3 games of that series. Went quiet in the third game, but ended up winning that late with a couple late runs and end up holding on. But we'll see. Seattle's a different ball club. Obviously, they should be a little strained with having gone 15 innings to win the series against Detroit. But obviously, they've been pitching well. Obviously, they're up 2-1, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, not a lot of hockey. Just hot one game on tonight, so we'll get going with the breaks tonight. Like I said, we got the double box today, 1-28, 1-27. Pretty good crowd. Like I said, Sunday's always pretty good. I don't see, actually, that reminds me, I don't see Mike A. I don't see Ryan S. Like, they're not here tonight. We got a couple new guys. Kirk S., I think, has been here before, but he's definitely got some spots tonight. I don't think he's hit before. Brett, of course, got all the schneid. He definitely is here. Brett, welcome. Brett, again, I know you hit a big one. Just our last thing here, the Cavalier. That was the last hit. So anyway, DeBrincat with Adam R. So Adam R is back tonight. He DeBrincat. No, nothing was mailed yet, and post office is closed tomorrow. So I will get everything out most likely on Wednesday. So whatever hits today, and probably what hits on Tuesday. So I'll probably get to the post office with all these boxes on Wednesday. I know Ron's got a couple coming. Justin W's got a couple coming. He's not here tonight either. One of our new guys from Canada. I'm still waiting on payments, so I'm not going to ship that yet. But Brett G, of course, Adam R, you guys will get yours. So good luck to both of you tonight, because obviously you already have a box coming with the jersey. We'll see if we're able to add to that. But I said we got pretty good crowd. Like I said, a dozen people I think have spots, only 28 spots total. So pretty good just distribution. We got Ron, CK, Adam R, Larry V, Nick G back with a spot. Joseph K's at a couple. Brett G. Timu over in Finland. Welcome back. He's at a spot tonight. Dale C. is in here with a couple. Kirk S. Like I said, one of our new guys is here. Thomas M. has got a spot. Big Al grabbed a couple at the end to close us out. So what up, Adam R. Thomas M. is present. Good to see you guys. Welcome. I love everybody that comes to watch live, and I don't begrudge anybody that watches it on tape delay. I know we got wild, crazy lives, all of us. It's packed Sunday with, whether you're attending football games live, whether you're watching the playoffs live, whether you're, watching the hockey game. But we're here to break. Hopefully you guys, like I said, I root for, and I don't root against anybody. Lots of good football. And there wasn't great matchups today. Obviously, I think there's a couple of Monday night games this week, but so obviously the Chiefs are trying to. They're up at the half with Detroit. Like I said, anybody that's paying attention to that football, whether if you have fantasy, whether you have money on the games, the Caps closed out. The Rangers 1-0 with Charlie Lindgren. They got their backup goalie in there with a goal. That was Anthony Beauvillier, former Islander, with the goal tonight. So yeah, like I said, it was a light night, just one win or just one game in hockey and just one goal total. So like I said, it wasn't like a lot of firepower going there, obviously. And the Jays have as many runs as in the entire hockey game today. So we'll see if the Jays can put it together. We got 4 more at bat, or 4 more innings for them to scratch out some runs here. We'll see if they can do that. But like I said, we got our double box tonight. It's going to be fun. We'll be down to 26 after today, and then for Tuesday night, and then 25 for Thursday night. I'm missing. I have of these 16 jerseys going into the 15 boxes. I have 14 of them in house. One of them's on the way to me from here in Jersey, and I can't get any updated tracking. I don't know where it is. It obviously won't show up tomorrow because of holiday. And of course, I have another jersey that should be here before the end of the week. So as of right now, I'm going to list these 16. If I have to swap one out because it's not here by the end of the week, of course I'll do that. But as of right now, these are the 16 jerseys that are going in. Of course, it's going in 15 boxes. It's going to be boxes 87 through number 2. So 87 through 99. And then 1 and 2 will be our new box numbers. So we're back to the top of the order, 1 and 2. And we'll see. Like you said, you guys have been pretty good hunting your older spots. Like I said, we only have the 1 spot from May, and then the 2 from the end of June. Now we have 6 from July, 5 from August, and still 14 boxes from the September reload. So half the boxes tonight, 50-50 shot. Will we hit a new box? Maybe we'll hit 2. Maybe we'll hit none. But like I said, we got 14 of the 28 boxes on the table on the shelves. Here are from the last reload. Some really, really great stuff still to hit. Like I said, I don't begrudge anybody for hitting. I think every jersey, I can't wait to see it. I was so happy to show, the Cavalier and the Brinket that we hit last week. 2 absolutely beautiful jerseys. They were ashamed to be boxed up as long as they were, even though the Brinket was relatively new. The Cavalier was in there for a little while, but I'm happy to see these jerseys come out because you guys hunt for these. You support Waffleboard Breaks in our continuing endeavor here, and I can't wait to see some of these jerseys see the light of day, or actually light of evening. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, 2 boxes tonight, pretty plain simple, nothing special. I don't have anything freebies tonight, so we're just going to do the 2 boxes, and then we'll be done and done. And then we get used to watching the rest of our baseball and football, whatever we have viewing tonight. No hockey because the Ranger Cap game is now over. So good luck everybody that's here and everybody that's watching on delay. I mean, I know Timu is probably definitely asleep over there in Finland, but good luck to him. Good luck to all you guys. Definitely good luck to Kirk S. I think he's the only person that in the room that has not hit. I think Timu's hit. He'd been taking a break, hadn't been back with us. We have some Finns in there, so obviously he's now hunting. Ron, of course, and CK and Big Hour are top 3 all-time hitters. Adam R's been climbing the ranks. Larry V, I think they're about tied, actually. They're both double digits. Nick Cheese definitely has hit before. Joseph K has not hit. So Joseph K and Kirk S are the only ones in the break tonight that have not hit. Dale C has hit in the past, but he's overdue. Thomas M has definitely hit relatively recently, but everybody else. So we got two guys that haven't hit. We got the top of our hit list has all hit relatively recently. So we'll see what comes out tonight. So good luck, you guys. Let's get going to it. Let me see. Ooh, yeah, the Jays are going quietly in the 6th. So obviously they're going to have to get some runs somewhere because they're not getting them right now. So let's go. Let's get my randoms up, my dice roller up. There we go. Okie dokies. Okay, very good. Here we go. Obviously, 5 or more, what we always do with my boxes. Here we are. I will get the pictures up for the reload probably over the next day or so. Like I said, just the previews have 8 of the jerseys. Obviously, 16 are going in. 4 I don't have in the house. So really, I have. I'll probably try to maybe I'll get up as all the jerseys except for the 2 I'm waiting on. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow to get that. But obviously, the spots will go live for everything on Tuesday, including all these 16 new jerseys in the 15 boxes. So I hope you guys enjoy them when I start throwing the pictures up. Some really, really cool stuff. Like I said, some new names, some really, really cool new styles. Got some juniors jerseys going in. So it's a nice batch. Let me see what I think. There's alternates in there. There's a couple Fanatics premiums. There's a Reebok 3rd. There's a couple juniors jerseys. One's CCM and actually one's even older. It's actually a Reebok CHL jersey. And there's one custom, which is a legendary hero from the past, Hall of Famer, and it's a custom, but pretty much all you're going to find for this player. So good luck on that. Make sure you check out the pictures when I start posting them. Like I said, the collages are up there for when you guys browse the Facebook page, but that's just 8 of the 16 going in. So let's get going to that. 5 or more, of course. Here's all our numbers. 81 from May, 2332 from late June. Of course, then we're looking at 39 through 48 from July, 57 to 65, just 5 jerseys in there from August. And then, of course, 67 all the way down to 86 is the September reload. So we'll see what comes out tonight. Good luck, everybody. Of course, 81 has been skipped. That's the only box that has been skipped. And like I said, the new box will only run the number 2, so we probably won't even skip the next reload. We probably won't have to skip 23 if it doesn't hit before then. So I never have that many boxes in a reload. Probably looking at, even if it's 18, that's still not enough to skip 23. So we got a while to go before we have to skip again, but 81 is still there for you guys. So good luck, everybody. 5 or more in our dice roll. Let's do it. 5 or more it is. What do we got? We got 8. 8 times, guys. 8 times the list for the first one. We're going to back that number out, and then we'll do another roll for the second box, so we don't guarantee. Could be any other number. 5 or more, so we'll do it. So 8 the first time. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. 1, 28 boxes. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the first box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 82, which is in the reload. 82, 8 times, 28 boxes, number 82. Okay, right like that. We hit one right off the reload. Boom. The most recent reload, anyways. Okay. Very good. Let's back that out. 82 will go away. 82 is going to be gone. Okay, here we go. 5 or more again. 5 or more on a reload. 5 or more. See what we got. And that is 4 is no good. 5 or more it is. 5 or more. It is 8 again. 6 and 2 instead of 5 and 3. So 8 times the first time. 8 times for the second time. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 1 time. 27 boxes now. That is 2. That is 3. That is 4. That is 5. That is 6. That is 7. And the second box we're going to open up tonight is going to be box number 75. Also part of the reload. 75 it is. 27 boxes. 8 times box 75. 8 times box 75. 82 and 75. We got a 50-50 shot of a new box. And we hit 2 of them. There we go. 85 and 82 and 75. Let me get my lists. Everybody in the reload. Okay, very good. Let me see what we got here. 9 different people with spots in the 14 jersey boxes. So here we go. 82, 75. Okay, no double jersey boxes. All single jerseys. 82 and 75. Very good, very good. Good luck, everybody. Cannot wait to see what we got here. 82 and 75. Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty fun reload. Like I said, a couple of new names, couple repeats. Some we haven't seen in a while. Got some goons for you guys. Like I said, whoever out there is requesting goons, I got 2 fantastic goons, 1 an all-timer and 1 a current goon. So that's gonna be fun for you guys. Couple goalies. Like I said, some Hall of Famers, some top 5 NHL draft picks. So it's a good batch. Like I said, some good current stars, some good Hall of Famers. It's a fun batch. Like I said, I'm always proud of the batch that I put together. Like I said, I have to keep it mix it up. But this is a pretty good batch. Like I said, it's got some nice current ones, some nice Hall of Famers, some nice retired players. Some good goalies, good defensemen. So it's a fun one. So like I said, and I decided to do 15 boxes with 16 jerseys. Throw another double at you guys and held a couple back. I didn't want to actually pack this reload. Obviously, we're just starting out our season, and it gives me a jump start for the next reload. We have a couple that I'm waiting on, and also I have backups for stuff that's already still boxed up. So it's a variation of and alternate or a different team or different style, but I do have stuff for a couple jerseys that are still boxed up. So 82 we're going to start off with. Good luck, everybody. 82 it is. Show us what you got, 82. So these are new jerseys, relatively new. The reload. This is one of our old standbys. One of my all-time favorites. Current Stanley Cup champion Sammy Reinhart, Buffalo Sabres, Reebok. I love Sam Reinhart. There was back in the day, you used to be able to grab these. We don't see them as much anymore. Sammy Reinhart, AJ Sports, COA. Very, very nice. I'm a Reebok fan. So back when he was drafted there, Sam Reinhart. Very, very nice. Look at that. Sam Reinhart. There he is. A little concise. Sam Reinhart. Buffalo Sabres. Reebok styling. Love the Buffalo Sabres crest on the Reeboks. Unbelievable. Such a beautiful. Oh, and they were calling it out. Is that Thomas M? I know you're hunting Reinhart. We've had Reinhart go to a bunch of different people over the years. And like I said, I have a Reinhart on my PC. And like I said, I'm a big fan of the Reebok style. Obviously, he was there. We have the Jack Eichel in there, and it's nice to see Reinhart come out. Obviously, this is back when AJ's used to put the car. Actually, when they used to do the pictures on the cars. Look at that. Sammy Reinhart signing at AJ's back when he was obviously doing pucks and the thing. And he's signing 2s and 4s. I guess he was 24, 20, 23. 23. So 20. Actually, when he was drafted, no one's got the 4 on there. So there it is. Sammy Reinhart. Congratulations. Thomas M. That is Sammy Reinhart, and that is correct. Where is it? Thomas M. One spot mojo tonight, right? Yeah. Congratulations. Got to hit the one spot magic. Very, very nice. Very nice, Thomas. Happy to bring you into the Sammy Reinhart PC world. Real nice. Like I said, he's one of my favorites. Love him. He's been on my fantasy team for quite some time. Love seeing him put up big numbers, winning cups down there in Florida. So there we go. Congratulations. Yeah, the Eichel's out there. All the ex-Sabres winning cups. Exactly. I got Eichel in the box. Sammy Reinhart. All those Sabres have moved on to bigger and better things. We have Ryan O'Reilly in there a while back. Obviously, he won in St. Louis. Here we go. This is going to be, I feel, it's not double. We'll see what we got in here. Number 75. Good luck, everybody. Sammy Reinhart, our first box. Let's see what we got in our second box. Good luck, everybody. Let me see what we got. Number 75. 75 is going to give us. And he is off the snide. One of our new guys hitting the bomb. Curtis Joseph, Coho, Arizona Coyotes, the Dead Desert Dogs. Such an absolutely beautiful jersey. I actually got this with no COA, and I had to have it, and I decided to send it in to JSA myself. So this is actually with the gel. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful SIG on the Cujo. Absolutely beautiful 31. I'll show you the COA. Obviously, the stickers on the bottom. COA JSA. They're up there from a little North Jersey, kind of like Central Jersey, but North Jersey. Here it is. JSA. This is what they send you. Give it to you in a nice little envelope. JSA certification. Joseph K. There you are in the house. Congratulations with your first Waffle Board Breaks hit. Like I said, I'm a real fan of this one because, like I said, I put forth the effort to get this COA because like I said, it was too nice to just give away to you guys, but I wanted to get into my boxes. I'm a huge fan of the Cohos. Getting harder and harder to find them. Absolutely stunning Cujo, number 31, Curtis Joseph with the Coho. Unbelievable. There it is. This is such a pretty jersey, too. Look at this. The Howland Dog, Desert Dog in the front with the Decade in the Desert patch and the Arizona Phoenix patch on the sleeve. Absolutely. I mean, all patched up like this. There's no reason not to have this in the boxes. Such a beautiful on the sleeve with the Coho emblem. Can't beat that. It's as good as you're going to find. Cujo, Coho. There it is. XL, made in Canada, Coho. Unbelievable. Fantastic. Congratulations on that one. Going to Joseph K. First waffle board break hit. Obviously, Thomas M. been hunting the Sammy Reinhart. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Joseph K. with the first waffle board break hit. And hopefully that'll be many more. Like I said, continue coming back and I'll keep packing them. But yeah, I love that Cujo. I was so happy to grab that. I said, you know what? I'm going to send it in. In fact, I did. It was such a nice turnaround that actually I got a jersey for my PC that I decided to send in, and another jersey for the next reload that is sent in with it. So I told you in the box off, I can't wait for that to show up. That's for my PC. And the other jersey I got for the upcoming boxes, but not in this reload. So there you go. Cujo out of the box into your hands, Joseph K. and Sammy Reinhart, Thomas M. One spot magic tonight. So congratulations to both you guys. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. But our odds and hours, now we're getting in an insane, crazy area. Like I said, 26 boxes on Tuesday, 25 on Thursday. And I'll get working on the spot price preview. So we're ready for that for Tuesday. It'll be up tonight with the spot prices. And then, of course, I'll get everything entered to start on Tuesday. So they'll be there with the reload jerseys. So Tuesday, the spots will go up with the reload jerseys for Sunday, first break of the new reload. Of course, now we're down to 12 boxes from the last reload. We're going to have 15 in from the new reload. So not too bad. Like I said, after Tuesday and Thursday, we'll be down to 24 boxes with 15 going in. So definitely very nice. Like I said, yeah, it's perfect. Like I said, such a beautiful, Coho Coyotes jersey. Like I said, we've been sitting around for many years. Obviously, both of them are, obviously the Reinhardt's not as old. Obviously, he was drafted not too long ago by Buffalo in the first round, and he's now moved on to win Stanley Cups in Florida. Of course, Cujo, I think he ended his career in Arizona. Now the team doesn't exist anymore, so you're not going to find many of these Coho, Arizona Coyotes lying around. It's always nice when you see them, and I was more than happy to get that COA sticker on that, because that's I was no guarantee, there was no doubt it was his signature. Such a beautiful big Cujo sig on the one. So that's an absolutely beautiful hit for you, Joseph K. And of course, like I said, I'm a Reinhardt guy, so I'm really happy to see Thomas, finally hit that long time target of his. Congratulations to both you guys. So thank you much, everybody. Make sure you get back to the football games and the baseball game, and we'll be back here on Tuesday nights. Keep an eye out for the spot price preview, of course, tonight, and then look at the price. The spots will go live on Tuesday. Like I said, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to mail on Tuesday. So Tuesday's hit will also go out with these and the stuff I have upstairs ready to roll. So it's going to be a big batch going to the post office on Wednesday. But everybody should be getting their stuff by early next week, the latest. Obviously, the holiday throws postal hours and routes kind of into whack for a day or so. But I expect to have everything in-house for the reload. I'm going to list everything regardless. Like I said, I always like to have stuff, either imminent or in-house before I list it. But I'm feeling pretty confident of both of these, that I have no issues putting them into the listing that's starting Tuesday. But there we go. Congratulations, both of you guys. Waffle Board Breaks loves and enjoys the continued sport for all you guys. We are now right into the beginning of the season. Almost everybody has played, I believe, so far. So it's been like I said, I think everybody, there was a full load yesterday. Every team played, just the Rangers Caps tonight, and then it's going to be full board this week. So enjoy the hockey, enjoy the playoff baseball in the next couple of days. Football, of course, Monday night. Get over to Big Al's. I know he's doing at least one box of the East Coast. He has 2 left. I'm not sure he's going to do double. I know he has 10 more on the way from this last series. Still some monsters to hit there. Still has the Gordie Howe community hit. Still has some big name pictured headliners to hit. So make sure you get over to Big Al's, grab those spots. We want to continue to support his stuff. He'll keep ordering more boxes. We'll keep buying spots. So like I said, I hit huge last week. So like I said, I'm not due to hit huge again, but I'm still gunning for more. So just like you guys, said I can never have enough. So hockey junkies got to keep getting to the breaks. So thank you, everybody. I will see you guys back here on Tuesday night or over at Big Al's tomorrow night at some point in time if you're there to watch the break. So thank you, everybody. Congratulations again, Joseph K. and Thomas M. 2 beautiful monsters going to you guys. Down to 26 boxes. So get your targets. Get ready for Tuesday and Thursday, and it'll be fun. So Waffle Board Breaks is out. Enjoy your night, guys. Take care.